These small figurines, each a different shape, held poses and expressions following a scheme, as if each were absorbed by the operatic roles they seemed to be performing on a real stage. The truth is that these figurines are entirely made of paper, and not only are themselves not real, but their stage, curtains, and props are also made of paper. What function do these tiny opera actors perform? To answer this, we must go to the ancient town of Pingyao in Shanxi during the Lantern Festival. Pingyao owes its cultural development to ancient merchants. Each year, during the first month of the lunar year, great merchants and tycoons would sponsor an opera production in their homes. During the 32nd year of the reign of the Qing dynasty Emperor Guangxu in 1906, each of the town's manors began readying their productions for the Lantern Festival. And as the evening arrived, a cloud of fireworks covered the sky, while below, a sea of lanterns covered the streets. In all this liveliness, it was soon discovered that the opera troupes were all performing within the homes of the great trade barons, and that the common folk would not be able to enjoy their performance. Suddenly, atop the well-lit buildings of the town, the silhouettes of several actors were seen on a backdrop of colorful curtains, performing the most famous scenes of Chinese traditional opera. Yet, these were not the actors, but small figurines made of paper, set off against the light from the lanterns in a colorful spectacle that attracted everyone's attention. The figurines adorning the buildings of Pingyao during the Lantern Festival were modeled upon the different stage scenes with full decoration and props into what would become known as cabinet operas. The process by which the paper figurines are produced is very peculiar. First, the proportions of each figure need to be planned according to the sex, constitution, and posture each character will assume. Then, a sorghum stalk will become the framework for each figurine. Using plaster, both the heads and boots are molded into shape and attached to the framework, to which the clay hands and feet are added. Then the actors are ready to be clothed by being wrapped in paper, with special attention to the different kinds of attire demanded by each role. Carefully, layer by layer of straw paper is wrapped, producing different bodies and poses. Finally, an extra layer of gold sprinkled rice paper is added so that the final result is as beautiful as if a thin silk had covered their bodies. Finally, there is the makeup, the headgear, and the ornaments. The liveliness in the expression of each figurine manifests the Pingyao sophistication reached by the popular operas during the late Qing period. And so they emerged in all their shapes, the scholars and the warriors, some sitting, some standing, some with their mouths open as if singing, others with their weapons drawn in the midst of fierce fighting. We are impressed by how lifelike their makeup, gesticulations, and expressions are. Although the materials used for the cabinet operas of Pingyao may seem ordinary, the cultural traditions that they embody are truly unique. They incorporate the arts and techniques of painting, sculpture, calligraphy, and paper cutting into their finished masterpieces, needing not only first-rate craftsmanship and talent, but also a profound understanding of the operatic tradition itself. Without it, each of these memorable scenes and lifelike dramatic moments could not be captured so effectively into these magnificent works of art.